while paperwork, EMR alerts, conflicts of interest, politics are really those harsh realities of practicing medicine. So when I think about the future of family medicine, I can be idealistic. I think things are on the right path. There seems to be a societal shift to make American healthcare more primary, which is evident in new quality payment programs and focus on populations, cost, and social determinants of health. But today's world is dynamic. Tomorrow could bring new legislation or technology which changes the way we practice medicine. Strategies quickly become obsolete, and it's difficult to keep everyone engaged and on the same page. So wherever the evolution of the family medicine revolution takes us, it will be a challenge to tolerate ambiguity, to stay connected, and to maintain our excitement for family medicine. But I believe that we will be strongest if we invest in something rather fundamental, something more permanent, and maybe a bit idealistic. And that is our culture and our values. Some say culture eats strategy for breakfast. But why is that? Well, culture represents our stories, our lived values, and values can be applied to any situation to guide decision-making. For example, the principles of non-maleficence, beneficence, justice, and autonomy have been used to judge medical ethics cases for decades. Sure, there are gray areas, but it stands the test of time. Another reason to focus on values is because it supports psychological and sociological needs. People whose work aligns with their core values experience more intrinsic motivation, commitment, and satisfaction to their profession. Furthermore, shared values foster camaraderie and cohesiveness. So how can we identify or reaffirm our shared values as family physicians and be ready to constantly adapt? Well, there are actually several processes that can be used to foster culture, and one particular method has worked well for medical students. In fact, after going through a values determination process with our student council, many of whom are shown in this picture, the constitutional reformation was sparked, which impacted more than 1,400 medical students. When done with students interested in policy, membership in the State Medical Society increased from 40 to over 120. The students felt reconnected, empowered, and engaged. In taking a closer look at our values as family physicians, or future family physicians, have the same impact? Well, I think so, and in the next few slides, I'll describe the 6-step process I use, modified to fit the context of the family medicine revolution. This process could be used with any group that seeks to be a part of the future of family medicine, but it's important to know that the outcomes will differ between populations. Step 1 is priming. The key objective of this step is simply to plant the seed that values are important. An easy way to do this is to ask your group to read an article or watch a TED Talk about medical philosophy or leadership. This will get people to start considering for themselves how the culture of their profession impacts their work. Step 2 is called brainwriting, which is like brainstorming, but better. So how this works is everyone is asked to write down as many values as family medicine they can think of in 5 minutes. When complete, each person passes their thoughts to another person. Participants then read what someone else came up with and take 5 more minutes to add newly sparked thoughts. Step 3 is organizing and tallying words that came up during the brainwriting process. The facilitator should end up with a preliminary set of values, possibly like the one you see here, which should be presented to the group. Step 4 is inquiry. With the list of values before them, participants can be prompted with a more thought-provoking question, like the one here, and asked to carefully write a concise 1 to 2 sentence response. The goal of this step is to get a better understanding of why people care about something, why people do what they do. Step 5 is qualitative analysis. Within each response, like this one, embedded values can be extracted, coded, and trended. Here, making primary care a priority might encompass the values of holistic care and prevention. Working together signifies collaboration or unification, and a seat at the table might signify empowerment. Step 6 is creating a summary of values which can be written as a vision statement, like this, which includes the qualitatively significant values of leadership, being patient-centered, unified, collaborative, and empowered. Remind people that this is a flexible statement and it can be edited. The group may vote to accept the code like it's a contract to each other. It's good to ensure that people see this statement frequently and that any of the group's functions are encompassed by part of this vision. With a set of values reaffirmed by the stakeholders themselves, we can begin to see the benefits much like the ones I saw. Students or physicians who were discouraged feel recharged. People who were never engaged may find a reason to get involved. Wherever the future of family medicine takes us, investing in our values sets us up to effectively collaborate, evolve, and inspire others. It makes us family medicine strong at the individual, community, and societal levels. Guided by shared principles, we, together, can turn an idealistic vision into a reality. Thank you.